Hello YouTube fam, it's me Abiding Him 7 and I am coming on to do my tea of the week review. I'm showing you a glimpse of this little calendar that I have, and I went to the Dollar Tree in December and I bought a calendar and did not realize that this little insert was in there until I opened my calendar up. Actually last week I was late opening it. And I thought, oh my gosh, there's a tea time calendar. How appropriate. So I decided to show it to you. And here's January. It doesn't tell you what type of tea it is. I wish that would be nice if they did. It looks like some type of a black tea. But the actual calendar that I bought, the big calendar, is actually a calendar that shows like different parts of the world. It's really pretty as well. But I thought, gosh, I love that tea time. I'm going to put it over there near my tea and coffee station. So on to the review of this week, which is the tea of the week, the Rooibus Cardamom and Turmeric Tea. What can I say about this tea? I am sipping on a cup right now as we speak, and I have really been enjoying this tea this week. This tea has a bold, rich, bold, it sounds like coffee the way you describe coffee, but it has a rich, bold flavor. It's not too light, but it's not too strong. I would just put in about one and a half to 2 teaspoons of sugar, and I would just enjoy myself with this tea. I do taste a little after hint of spice in it, but I do believe that comes from the cardamom that has been added to this Rooibus tea. The turmeric, I was surprised. I don't really taste the turmeric, and I know how turmeric tastes because I have turmeric in my cabinet, and it is a spice that I use quite often in the wintertime. So this tea was really good, and I will put the health benefits in the description box. Now, if I had to tell you what my favorite was out of all 4 teas that I reviewed, I would have to say number 1 was the hibiscus tea. I really like this tea. It did it for me. It was smooth. The flavor was good. It has so many benefits, and I don't know, there was a little hint of I don't know if it was psychological or not, but when I was drinking this tea, the red color I really liked, and it seemed like I was tasting a little hint of berry in there, dried berries. It was really good, especially with those 2 teaspoons of sugar in there. Lord, it just set it off. This was a great tea. So this would be my number 1 pick out of all 4 teas that I reviewed. Number 2 would actually have to be the tea of this week, or the tea of last week, which was the Rooibus Cardamom Turmeric Tea. I really enjoyed this tea as well. Bold, rich. This tea actually energized me. I usually say how relaxing the tea is, but this tea actually did the opposite. It kind of energized me. I was drinking it in the morning. Well, all my teas, I was drinking them in the morning. And this tea really energized me and gave me that extra pep in my step, and I feel like it's an asset. I'm definitely gonna keep drinking my Rooibus tea. Third place I would have to say is this 7 Blossoms tea, and this was just like a surprise tea. This was like the first tea that I actually bought and that I featured in this series. And this tea, it had a little bit of a stinky smell to it, and I talked about that in the review for it. But you talking about like relaxing, honestly, I could just like feel my muscles untensing and everything when I was drinking this tea. This tea is good, and I enjoy this tea, and I definitely will continue to purchase this tea. Last place would have to be the chrysanthemum tea. I did enjoy the instant chrysanthemum tea that I showed you in that video, that had the rock sugar in it. That had a great taste, but this, not so much. I'm not going to waste this whole jar though. I will be dropping these into my soups and stews and rice, or I'm gonna find a way to incorporate this, even if I have to like blend it up in my smoothies or something. I'm gonna find a way to use these buds up. I don't think I'll be purchasing chrysanthemum again. I will go on to some other type of flower tea. I was originally looking for calendula anyway. So once I find calendula, I will replace the chrysanthemum with calendula. Calendula has a lot of great health benefits. So I will be replacing that one. I want to say that this is the end of my review, but then again, it's not the end of my review, because I actually, if I see other teas, I probably will randomly purchase them and talk about them from time to time. I may do what I call tea chats, where I'm just chatting about other things, but I will feature a certain kind of teas. I mean, my tea rack is only so big, so I can't go crazy with it and just purchase all this stuff. But I just like tea. I like sipping. I like all of this. And I want to thank you all for letting me know how much you enjoy this tea series. I really enjoy putting the tea series together for you. I learned a lot about myself, you know, what I like, the taste that I like, what relaxes me. I really, really, really enjoy doing this series. Thank you so much for your comments, your just following me on this journey. Thank you so much. And I would also ask that if you try a tea and you think it's something that you want to, if you try a tea and you like the tea, share it with me, please. That's what I'm trying to say. Share it with me. Share it with me. Okay, you all. That wraps up my tea review. And want to say love you all. I hope you have a great week. I'm off tomorrow for Martin Luther King holiday. And I hope you get that day off too. And that you enjoy yourself. And that you find some type of activity to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. All right, love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.